Hey guys, it's Master Barry here. All right, so we are going to be doing the Family Self-Defense series. All right, so what this utilizes is the self-defense class that we do. So the self-defense class that we do is we run like once a month, and it's a free class that we run for everyone on the outside. So I'm going to have this video series in 8 different videos. So what I want you to do is to go to our website and then look at the where it says like free self-defense. You hit the tab where it says schedule, and then it says free self-defense class. And then you'll see there's eight different videos. The first one I think is like hit like a hammer. That's the one we'll be working with today. All right, so now this whole video series is designed for you guys as a whole family to do it. So like mom, dad, all the kids, you guys could do this all together. In fact, that's how I would like you to do it. And you guys should have fun with it. And it's good for everyone to learn a little self-defense too. All right, so now I want you to use both this video and also the video that is on the website. So you can even have like 2 devices, watch them at different times. So the video is going to teach you how to do the hand strikes, and it's going to give you a lot of information. So I want you to watch that. And then for this video, I'm going to tell you how I want you guys to do it as a family. So if you want, you can actually stop this video now and then just like watch the other video. You can kind of go back and forth. I don't really care how you do whatever sounds fun for you guys, but you guys could do it as a family. All right, so now the first strike that is on the video on the website is the hammer strike. All right, so it explains all about it. So to learn how to do it, just watch the video. It talks about it targeting and everything like that. All right, so now for the hammer strike, I don't want to explain too much on this video what that one explains because then it gets redundant. But basically, you got to strike like this, or you can like strike with a power strike, like bring it behind you. Learn the details on the other video. So what I want you guys to do is to practice. Get your couch cushion, off the couch, and use the couch cushion as a kicking shield. A kicking shield is this is what we call the kicking shield. So you could just use a couch cushion. It works really, really well. If yours is like thin and like bad, just use 2 of them. It's a little more awkward. So now what I want you guys to do is to put the couch cushion against the wall. Just kind of hold it there. So like let somebody hold it. And then like another person has come up and hammer strike. So you just kind of practice your strikes this way. You can practice short ones. So short ones are like this, and the long ones where you put your hand behind you. So actually kind of practice both. So like, have the strike. So like let the kids do it, hold it down there for them, whoever your height is. So you can hold it any way you want. So you can do your strikes that way. So you can practice like getting a lot of power. So from there. So whoever is like the strongest in the house. So that's probably, maybe dad, probably mom, something like that. So they can hold it up. You can do it like all different kind of ways. So I'll let you guys kind of decide. So that's the way I actually want you to practice the power for the thing. Now, the next thing is, because there's different kind of hammer strikes. So it's not just forward. There's also side hammer strikes and going in all different directions. So I want you to practice trying to like beat on the cushion a little bit. So somebody hold it like this, where you're actually holding it, like put it to your chest. And then the person can hit it sideways. So like, say like the person's holding it for me. So you're from here, you can strike sideways or this way. You can strike into it. You can even go like this way when somebody's holding it. So practice all different kind of ways and practice all the different hammer strikes. Just have a lot of fun with it though. So just kind of get used to it and everything like that. Now, that's actually practicing your power. So I want you to learn how to develop power. So that's what the first step. See, like this video is going to be like to teach you how to do like all the important things when it comes to like self-defense, like getting power, targeting, and stuff like that to make it really important. Where like the video will explain how to do it, like where to hit on a person and stuff like that. So now this is like a lot of drills and stuff that you guys can do. All right, so now the next one is we have toilet paper. Yay. All right, so now what this is for is one person is going to hold it and move it around. So the other person is just going to try to hammer strike it. So it's like hitting a moving object. Like if somebody's like moving around, like and their face is coming at you, it's hard to hit the person. So this is just a fun way. You can have 2 if you want. So just kind of move it around, hold it, and then it'll just like keep hitting it. And it'll probably flatten it, but you could unflatten it so you can still use it. So from here, no jokes. I can hear your jokes already. All right, so you can just like move it around and stuff like that. Get a person used to like tracking it and targeting it. All right, so now what you could also do is, like I said, so you could stop this video, watch the other one, go back and forth. If you want, like I said, have two devices. You do whatever way is kind of fun for you guys. You can kind of go back and forth and stuff like that. Now, the next one of what I want you guys to do, the next kind of game is in front position. So like you could actually have the Karate Kid start first, have them go in front position, and then what I want you to do is to go to them and then do the strikes, aiming at them. This practice is targeting. So targeting is the most important thing. I think I talked about this in the other video, where if you just come up and like, say you hit the person really hard, but you hit them in the center of the chest, it's probably not going to do anything, because like hitting the chest is like not a vulnerable spot. It's not a desired spot. So even if you hit pretty hard, it's really not going to do all that much. So targeting is very important. So what I want you to do as the person's like in front position, so like pretend Bob over here is in front position. So you like aim at the person. So go slow, because remember, I don't trust you guys. Like a lot of times you guys, don't have the ability to like stop right at the target and stuff like that. So go slow. Just I want you to practice aiming, that all the different spots that are vulnerable, like different spots. Just kind of practice moving around. So the person's in front position, so they're actually practicing their focus. And I recommend everyone doing that. I recommend like, Dad, you get in front position, Mom, and then like the kids. So now for the kids, you're the ones that are usually the most careless. So don't be going up there in front position and bop them in the nose. It doesn't take much, like a little bit like, oops, that could hurt a lot. You'd be surprised. So just kind of go slow and just aim. You don't have to even touch. You can get near it. Just go in slow motion, so there's no possible way of danger. Just kind of go slow. So actually what that does, it helps practice targeting and stuff like that, Now, what you could also do is a spinning back fist. So you could have one person hold the bag. So like say if I'm standing over there, you have one person like holding the bag, getting out of the way. You can go like this, or like, because if you hold here, their hand can come and hit your hand. So get your hands out of the way. So now, that would look like is, say for example, you could have like your right hand forward, just turn, roll, and then do the hammer strike. So hit it like that way. So you can practice roll, and then do the strike coming up that way. So you could do like a spinning back fist kind of thing. All right, so now all the same things apply for the next hand strike that's on the video. I make a bigger deal about the hammer because it's really powerful. It's easy to use, and if like an attacker comes, it does a really great job for self-defense. All right, so the next one was palm heel. I talked about that. So I'm going to want you to do all the same things with the palm heel. So all the things we talked about. So just go through the video, watch the video again, but just thinking about palm heel strikes. So like targeting, practice on the bag. The only thing I want you to be careful of is if you're hitting the bag, this is like a safety feature, make sure like your fingers don't hit first, because you'll actually hurt your wrist. So I usually want your like elbow down a little bit. See how my elbow's down a little bit? So it kind of palms this way. So you kind of hit like that. So if you're hitting to the face, it's a fantastic spot, stuff like that. So if you're hitting like to the ribs, you might want your fingers going to the side so they don't get caught on the person's chest. Fingers down for the groin. So just kind of practice all that. Now the next one I want to do, which I believe is not on the video, is an elbow and a spinning elbow. So now what the elbow looks like is like you reach across and you're going to hit to the person on the side of you. So like say if I'm hitting over here to Bob, so I come up and then I strike this way. So you want to reach as far as you can and then strike. Notice how my arm is going straight. So it's like from here and then elbowing this way. So it's like a straight. So it doesn't look like this. It doesn't swing. It just comes right across. So do all the same things. Hit to the bag and stuff like that. When you do an elbow, try not to hit the bag flat, like with your whole tricep. Try not to hit the whole thing. Try to hit more of a point. It's more surface. It's less surface area, so it's more powerful. So you want to be from there. And then, if you are daring, you could try a spinning elbow. So again, just as an example, you could do exactly the same thing but opposite. So I have my right hand forward. So from here, you can spin and then elbow. So what I'm doing is I have so you can see my feet. So I have my right foot forward. I'm going to like spin, so like my left foot like kind of comes behind me, comes around, and then elbow. So if I'm going the other way, like that. So practice all that. All right, and that is the first video. Have a lot of fun. Go back in both videos, and I'll see you on the next video.